Oh no, he's sitting down. And there's not a video game playing? That's right, because this video is gonna be a little god damn it, a little different than the other ones. It's not a scripted one, it's no gameplay. It's actually gonna be a new segment I like to call Lazy Time. Anyway, this particular lazy time is brought to you by being sick. You wanna be lazy? Then be sick, then you can be lazy. Unless you can't, then that sucks. But today, we get to be lazy. So today I decided that we're gonna talk about my taste in games in lazy time. So first one on the list would be Zelda. Zelda's, it's pretty, I can't see anything in frame that's pretty obvious that makes me like it. Except for the Master Sword on the wall, the big fucking one, that one there. Anyway, Zelda is my favorite franchise so far of everything of all time. More specifically, Twilight Princess, this one. That's my favorite one. It's because I really like combat, the way that they do it. I never played another game that was like that. And puzzles too. Puzzles that make the game take a lot longer than it should because I'm dumb and I get confused sometimes. And I grew up playing these games. I never played Skyward Sword, but I played most of them. I beat all the good ones, except I don't know if Skyward Sword is good or not. I even played Hyrule Warriors. I liked that game. I thought I was gonna hate it because it was nothing like a Zelda game, but I played it and it is dumb, mindless fun. Slaughtering hundreds of enemies and seeing how big of a combo you can get, which character can get the biggest ones. Link is still my favorite character. I worked my ass off to get that Twilight Princess skin. Next game, Resident Evil. I was introduced into Resident Evil when the 4th one came out. Initial release date 2005. I was 10. That shit was awesome and terrifying. It gave me nightmares. It's on Android? The fuck? I think I remember that. I think it is on Android. What the fuck? Resident Evil also has like the same thing as Zelda goes. It's got the puzzles and then the combat sections, and then the combat, it was just different than everything else that was out. Not only that, Resident Evil 4 changed third-person games. I mean, we wouldn't have Gears of War and others like that if it wasn't for Resident Evil 4. That really changed the third-person perspective when it came to combat with guns. Next game, Mabinogi. I made a whole video on this one. You guys know that I like this game. I played it forever, too long. It's a fun little game where you can do whatever the fuck you want. Really, the freedom in the game is what does it for me. The fact that you can do pretty much whatever you want, whenever you want. Yeah, that's pretty much it about that one. And the customization. I fucking love customization in games. Next one would be Dark Souls. Not the first one. I did play the first one. I did beat it after I played 3, which kind of probably killed it because it was a cakewalk. If you play Dark Souls 3 with the DLC and then go to Dark Souls 1, it might be a little weird to get used to it at first because the controls are kind of janky, but the second you get used to it, it's a fucking cakewalk. You can parry your way through everything because the parry window is so much bigger in Dark Souls 1 than it is in 3. But Dark Souls, yeah, that was an experience. I enjoyed that game a lot, bitch. And Dark Souls is also kind of a horrible game. If you haven't played it, don't. Because if you do, at least for a solid 6 months, you're not going to be able to play any game and get any joy out of it. Because Dark Souls is just that good. You're going to be craving that challenge and the feeling that you get for overcoming that challenge. And for me, there's no other game that's like that. Next game, Black Desert Online. I love BDO. I actually got into the Korean beta of BDO. Like, the detail customization is insane. And even though the outfits aren't really too crazy and they're expensive as fuck, the dyes are pretty cool. You can dye your outfit pretty much any color. And you can get rich pretty easily. You just have to know what you're doing. And yeah, a lot of people say it's a grind. It's a grind if you make it a grind. Next game is Apex. I didn't like Apex at first. I think I liked the idea of it when it first came out, but then out of nowhere I just got really into it, and I fucking love it now. It's one of my top favorite shooters. I have different categories of like my top. Maybe I'll do that for another lazy one when I don't feel like writing up a script for this shit. Look at my hair. I didn't even do my hair for this shit. Lazy time. Next game. Fuck, bitch. Tekken. I've been playing Tekken since I was a child. It is my favorite fighting game of all time. Suck it, Smash Bros. Tekken and Soul Calibur, both of them. Tekken and Soul Calibur. I like both of them. So I don't really see Soul Calibur as like a fighting game, even though it's like kind of like that. In Smash, you can switch characters whenever you want, and all of their controls are basically the same. If you switch characters in Tekken, you're lost because every one of their moves is different. Soul Calibur, it's just fun. It's just dumb fun. I never really played online or tried to get competitive with it, but it's just fun. And the character customization is cool as hell. For the last game, I'm gonna put Stardew Valley. I like Stardew Valley. It's cool. I like the characters a lot and the story a lot. The first time I played it, I was obsessed with it for like 2 weeks, and then I stopped playing. But I thought it was so cool that a game like that existed, and I think there needs to be a 3D one that isn't My Time in Portia, because that game sucks. And I felt like I actually had like an emotional connection with these characters because of how well written they were. This is a terrible video. If you like this, leave a like and show me how fucking lame you are, because I'm lame and this shit's lame. What am I talking about? Anyway, that was pretty much all I had for this video. Gramercy, be safe, subscribe, comment. Don't get sick, because it's bad for you. See you guys in the next lazy time. Okay, bye bye.